forgot to include this clip in the last episode, so I wanted to include it. But look at Julia's milestones. So her teen milestones are here, but look what it says. She fell in love with Jeb Harris. Oh, she fell in love with Jeb. That is really sweet. I just think they have this amazing connection. If you haven't seen the last episode, he treated her so well, like a princess, and made her feel special, and she just loves him, and it's crazy. So we're actually signed in and playing as Jeb Harris. I think it's important to show his side of life and his view of the world and where he comes from. So originally the Harris family came with the eco lifestyle pack, and they lived in kind of a big enough house. Their lore is that there's hints that they came from difficult means and that they were living in trailers and things previously. So I don't know, I just didn't like the eco. I love them as a family, but I didn't like their story. It was a bit weird. So I have actually moved them back. I've moved them to Moonwood Mill. They're in a trailer now. And I think their story for me is like they're still the struggling family. Okay, so we've got Francine, who is the grandmother, and she's like a serial romantic. She's also non-committal. So I don't know, she's a bit of a troublemaker, it looks like. So she lives with the family. Then we've got Cletus, who's the dad, and he just wants to have one big happy family. I can really relate to this family actually. He's always striving to get more money, but he's kind of a bit all over the place. But he's a slob and all of that. So where I've moved him, you'll see kind of reflects the chaos of that. Faye, his wife, is the one who really has it all together. She is an amazing chef and she funds the family. Cletus just does odd jobs and she has a great career. Then Jeb is the oldest. He is looking for his soulmate. He's a romantic like his grandmother. So his traits are gloomy, good, and he likes idealist Sims, fitness and wellness at the moment. That's why he's so dedicated on the football team. He has a younger brother called Gideon, who goes by G, who's a social butterfly and cheerful and just a fun kid. And they have a little dog called Buzz. And Buzz is a terror. He's independent, a troublemaker, and aggressive. I'm going to give you a tour of their house. It is kind of like a trailer-ish vibe. It's winter now, so there's a lot of snow, and I'll show you again in summer, but it's actually really beautiful. It is located in kind of just a little bit away from the main town. And so there's a lot of privacy down here. It kind of, I really like this lot. I'm going to leave the link to the download to the lot below. Can't really see too much detail because it's covered in snow. So there's the village you can see down the way, and they're just kind of out on their own a little bit. So the dad really doesn't clean the house or anything like that, so you can see that it's unorganized. There's trash everywhere. There's no room inside, so anytime they have anything extra they just put it outside in the front, and they don't really care how it looks or anything like that. It works for them. It is a very, very tight squeeze. You can see this is the living room kitchen. It's a very, very, very tight squeeze. There's a lot of people trying to live in a very small space. There's a lot of hobbies reflected. There's knitting, there's cooking, there's the TV going. I love the details of how, Cletus's records that he won't throw out, and, there's a lot of So this is actually the bedroom that they all share. So guys, this is intense. Okay, so there's just one double bed. Jeb and G share the bunk bed. Now obviously they all have different shifts of work and school and stuff, so they're not always there at the same time, but especially the mom, she is a chef, so she works at night. But yeah, it's they come from poverty. There's no way around that. So yeah, this is really interesting just when we look at where Julia is coming from in comparison. She's almost the opposite of that. She comes from, her dad was very, very hardworking and privileged as well, and comes from the complete opposite life. So to meet someone like Jeb in high school, she never would have done that if they didn't move to the country, if they didn't move away from the big city. So yeah, it's cool. It's very unique, and they come from they're opposites really. And you know what they say, opposites attract. That's it. It's a very short tour. And this is other stuff like Cletus, I imagine, has like loads of different projects. He's got this car and this, woodwork bench and projects that he's working on. And he's like, yeah, and he forgets them halfway through and does something else. And, he's just trying to make ends meet. And whenever I play with them, I make him do the part-time jobs or the kind of ad hoc jobs. And they also have chickens because they're trying to save money. So they have fresh eggs every day. But tonight, he's going to ask Julia out on a date. He's going to ask her out on a date and he's going to organise it for, I think it's the next day they're going to go for lunch. It's their very first date and he wants to take it out of the high school. They've only ever hung out really in high school environment with other people. So he's really excited to see where it goes.
I see. Yikla.
So I guess she said yes. So they're going to go for lunch over the weekend. His date is booked in with Julia and now he's just going to relax with his family.
Buckle.
So Jeb has just got back from football practice. He's uncomfortable. It says practice makes painful from football throw. After another fail Mary, Jeb has got bruises on his bruises and is feeling pretty negative about it all. So he's tired. Yeah, he just is so dedicated to football.
Zan ahoy! Yabdro ze wash.
Okay, so Jeb has decided to take Julia out on a date and they came to a beautiful lighthouse.
Algorithms. Yasmies.
They went on a lovely walk and this is just the end of their walk. They're going to go for a lunch now after their walk. I think Julia really likes Jeb and I think they've spent so much time together and I think they're going to have their first kiss. I don't know. We'll see. They are literally the most beautiful couple I've ever seen. I can't imagine what their babies will look like. Well, maybe we won't have to imagine. Okay, let's see. Ask to be boyfriend? No. First kiss. Here we go. Oh, this is such a romantic place to have a first kiss as well.
Tirenga Fuma.
Umfra Nebehana. Karzini.
Ah. Ishinoidiga.
Muspa.
Ah.
Exapalu.
Ina.
Nia.
Oh my god, that's so cute. Okay, so let's check. So they are lovebirds, they are prom date, good compatibility, best friends. Julia is impressed by the promposal. She has a crush on him and they are closer from happy memories. Super cute. Ask your boyfriend? No, too soon.
Zabora.
Oh.
Nuki.
Oh my god.
Halflin Wadada. Apodola.
Why not? Why not?
Oh, nay? Propyabosa. Ah, Pomeray Bahira. Mazi. Oh.
Don't.
Okay, so they are now getting the boat across the bay to the restaurant. How amazing is this? I love how he's thinking about her while he's with her.
Abinor. Bad trip. Serga Blue. Blue. Schmazzle. Yavasani. Shupaza.
Okay, we are at the Blue Cat Diner. That is a reference to Ozark if you have not seen it on Netflix. I will also link this build in the description. It's fantastic. The views are lovely. So I think it's both their first dates.
Impa. Vimsklebina.
New Miv. Amsum. Kwasunya. Vantarbo. Fimpi. Waxwin. Yafspar. Grebix. Habari. Shurshan.
Famadoy.
Septo. Tachatuni.
Lamina Galpa Watini.
Oh, Quapo.
Nulets.
New Beam. Ifla.
Shishay.
So. Shwebi Kankuya.
Ifla. Kinkubu Koiba? Ah, Yibs.
Hey. Jessene Klonkas Rabana.
Payfin.
Phil.
Now, Roy.
Doda Vap.
So she got home and that night she is so excited she can't really go to bed. So I'm just going to check in with her buffs. So she's feeling confident and happy from her first kiss. Swirling with feelings of passion and happiness after first kiss with someone new. She's so excited, texting Billy, and this has brought a lot of joy, I think, into her life. She never would have met him if they didn't move here. Jeb looks like a jock and kind of not a serious guy from the outside, but I think he is actually, we know he's a really, really nice guy from a humble life. So let's see how it goes. Anyway, so she's in school now this week. She is practicing cheerleading with the cheer squad, so enjoy, which she's absolutely loving as well.
Yip me a florg. Give me a flea. Give me a florg. Zee. Subtle. Triba. Florig. Bonella. Florg. Flea. Don Florba. Herb the fluxy glorps. Herb adorps the fluxy norps. Give me a florb. Give me a flea. Give me a florg. Zeeb. Subtle. Triba. Floree. Bonaba. Florg. Fleek. Don Florba. Herb adorps the fluxy florps. Herb adorps the fluxy norps.
And we're just signed back in as Jeb, and we are following him to football practice, guys.
Barovi Sensen, Gorge Variki. Zonksa Panorp, Pelka Befete Laona. Ziragua Penarp, Fiziquabe.
Sabane? Jiffa! Oh, noosh. Escos? Hora, de fool. Alphanes, Swepsuflo, Silna Roy.
Oh.
Habaret, Sabah Habaret, Noomfra.
Oh, Betessa.
Scafoos? Snasna Gearja. Oh, Yabanoosh. Orb. Free Bono. Burbachel Leaf. Hispaniba Whelm. Pator.
Ah.
Oh. Knee. Oh, bit the swabe.
Oh, Kaba Dizi Incha. Oh.
Yumi, Wabarani, Simze.
Yes.
Wunif, Frapani, Behind. Jay out.
Hey!
Hibane Franho, Glemakusha, Stulain Lamina, Quar Gorabani. Nice. Oh.
Zopus. Oh, yes.
Oh. Franz Jima.
So they are now running out onto the pitch for the game. We have to use our imagination a tiny bit because they don't do football games in The Sims, but so Julia's there as well, of course, cheering him on.
A crude Sinarb. Wham? Oh, Crankus.
Sawada.
Gafa. Baya. Sakuni.
Oh.
Farsip.
Flos Banarba.
Noof. Wagaba.
Soiba? Oh. Oh.
Morib? Ah, Prash.
Huevo. What? No, ni bargo.
Bravo! Bravo! Oh, Zufunarb! Quaku! Hey!
Oh, Kafaya.
Yes. Hi. Yeesh.
That Zofunarb! Oh! Crimbo! Oh! Bombo! Gabafa! Oh!
No.
Tobano.
Fitnamag!
Oh, yibs. Kunada.
Kinza! Oh!
Voosh. Buna.
Nobby.
From.
What's that, Jim? Ah,
Congalore.
Bombatoy!
Harpene.
Zuma Forb! Famaya! Uquam Shalid! Nevave Slumi! The Syrah! A Plu! Nepa!
Oh.
Etsu! Narfa! Huh?
Guarma.
Blasho!
Nabatain, Fib, Dorna Fish. Inazook, Yemflo, Resikev. Narfa, Yesu, Wa, Dizor, Apyam, Anavorna. Naboma, Porme, Nibihana. Ukanak Lampia, Skimbo Pelfin. Hobari, Chomfish. Frau, Yosepor. Happyam, Munzo Naya Vuya, Varik Wasusa. Plivi Gawin. Skimbo Sabavi. Frusham. Boyakaya. Aspar. Wessibo Abin Jordan.
Unjima!
Karu. Wasado.
Garnoosh Navoya!
So it's the next week and they're back in high school.
Oh, Discova!
Oh. Vadish.
Oh.
Huh.
Sure.
Yarwago blood.
Larga Resort Yaba.
Quiba. Baros Makaranash.
Unaba
Chalbo.
Finus.
Pankachas.
Oh.
Estimon Mipa Madrivna.
Sarpov.
Armagan Sinus.
Mushka
Eager
Olive.
Dubé.
Locksmith!
Puptabars.
Barbahoy.
Renshu. Ivaz.
Blick. Zarzuya Arfanaya.
Bancha Zomphis.
Oh,
Fanu Yumpty.
Wate Narimo.
Orbatani. Sibu. Bretino. Friffa.
She's just chatting to Luna after class. Wait, Jeb Harris wants to take things to the next level. Will Julia be his girlfriend? What? Where did this come from? Where? He's not even here, is he? Oh my god, that's so cute, of course.
Venny, Bouchard's potion.
Oh, there he is. Jeb just became the boyfriend of Julia. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Dua. Suli Suli.
Oh my goodness, that is so crazy.
Febine Lovo Bonefi.
Legenzo Sinush. Grash Barbahoy. Ozanahoy Sambisi. Bomkaro. Umfra Nebehana. Karzini. Yaba.
Roy.
Okay, join me on the next episode where Julia is going to be hanging out more with the other teenagers, with Jeb more, with Billy more. They're going to go bowling. They are going to have parties. Stay tuned.
Ruma.
Falco?
Amigo Borf de Borf.